Hi you guys, my name is Becca and welcome back to my channel where I share with you guys tons of content on lifestyle, motherhood, pregnancy, all that fun stuff. So today I wanted to bring to you guys a bit of a different style vlog, but I'm hoping it turns out good. I don't know what it's going to look like when I have it all edited together, but I wanted to do kind of like an overnight with us style vlog. We do have a baby who is getting over his first cold, so that is one thing that definitely affects our routine and sleep right now, but also we got a Snoo for him to sleep in, and I know that is such an expensive and hyped up product, so I thought it would be fun to kind of share how it's working. I do want to do a full review on it, but that would be in a couple of months when I've used it for long enough to know if I would truly recommend it for the price. But I just kind of wanted to do like a little bit of a true overnight with us style vlog with a newborn baby who's using the Snoo, just kind of sharing, you know, when he goes to bed, the different wake times we get, and just giving a real life what the nighttime looks like, because usually of course when we vlog, we're vlogging our daytime, and as much as nighttime is boring, I feel like a lot of people who might be expecting or even new parents might be interested in this kind of style. So let me know if you like it. If you don't, it's fine, because I probably won't do it again anyway. I feel like this is a video you wouldn't do more than once anyways, but I don't know, I wanted to try something different. So this is just a little overnight vlog of basically just a true overnight with a baby. How many times we're getting up, what times we're getting up, that kind of style thing. So let's get right into it. Alright y'all, so we are in bed right now. I am just nursing the baby. I know the lighting is horrible in my room, especially at night, so I think that if I talk throughout the night at all to update you guys, I will just go out into the house to do that, especially because I don't want to wake my husband up anyway. But yeah, anyways, it is about 8 o'clock right now. The baby usually goes to bed at about 10. That is what works for us right now. So starting at about 8 o'clock every night though is when he starts kind of cluster feeding. He usually feeds on and off from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Sometimes longer periods, sometimes shorter periods. It just kind of depends on the night, but it really helps him gear up for overnight, so I don't mind. It is okay. So I am all ready for bed. He is ready for bed. He did have a bath tonight, which tires him out really good before bedtime, which is nice. But he is gonna eat basically on and off from 8 until about 10 o'clock, and then we will put him into the Snoo. We'll see where this vlog goes. I don't know. It could be really boring, or it could be a little interesting. We'll find out. Alright, so we are just laying in bed for a while. He does kind of pass out back and forth while he's eating, so I like to let him lay in bed pretty much until bedtime. And then I put 1 drop of Gentle Baby into the diffuser. I love this oil. It's really nice and calming, and it's a really great just kind of like baby scent. So I put that in, and then I also put on his humidifier since he does have a really stuffy nose right now. And I get a couple of little things out that I like to use at night. I like to use some gas drops to make sure he's comfortable. I put on the butt paste because it gives a really good barrier for that longer stretch of sleep. And of course, we use the saline drops for his little nose because he's super stuffy right now. And then I also use the Seedlings linen spray from Young Living just to give a nice calming scent all over his little bed before he goes into it. About 9:43, so it was pretty close to 10. I figured it was time to put him down. I put on his Hatch Baby Rest for the nightlight and the sound machine, and I put him into the Snoo for his first stretch of sleep. He does usually go to bed pretty close to 10, but it can go a little bit in either direction, and that is totally fine with me. On the Snoo, I keep it on level 1 as the baseline because he just needs a little bit more movement to help soothe himself to sleep. But we were ready for our first little stretch, and that is him in the Snoo going right to sleep. It is about 3:30 right now. I just woke up. I nursed the baby. I usually nurse him on one side and then I will change his diaper, then nurse him on the other side. And he just went back to sleep, so it's about 3:30 right now. He was up about 45 minutes, but that's not bad because he did sleep for a long time. So we are gonna go back to sleep and see how much longer. Update y'all, it is somewhere around 8 a.m. right now. I don't know the exact time, but it's somewhere around 8. We've been up since about 7, which is pretty normal. Whenever Hayes has a longer stretch of sleep, we're up usually at least 30 to 45 minutes just to change his diaper and to nurse and get him back down. Right now, he does go back to sleep a lot of the time, at least until about 9 a.m. So I did just put him down. It's about 8 because for the past like half hour or so, I did have him just kind of laying in bed with me and cuddling and stuff because I usually let him come in the bed and sleep in the bed for about the last hour of sleep, but he was pretty restless, so he did lay in bed for about a half hour and I just put him in the Snoo just because I want to make sure he just goes back to sleep for a little bit because I could tell he was still tired, but he was just a little bit restless in bed. So we cuddled in bed for a little bit and he's back in the Snoo, hopefully just for at least like an hour, and then we'll get up and nurse one more time and then get up for the day. So yeah. Alright y'all, so I am nursing him again. It is actually almost 10, so he actually kind of passed out longer than I thought he would, but that is totally fine. Definitely not complaining. I'm gonna finish feeding him and then I'm gonna get ready for the day and I will come back and go over how the night went and stuff and show you guys the Snoo log because that shows you exactly what periods of time they're sleeping for, how long they are, how often they're soothed, all of that fun stuff. So we will go over all of that. Alright, so as you guys can probably tell, I didn't actually go get ready. I still look ridiculous. I don't know when I'm gonna get ready for the day. What I did do was priorities. I went to Starbucks, as you can see, and grabbed a iced pumpkin spice latte instead because it is the little things when you are home with a new baby and it's your first time having a baby and you're adjusting to that new life. I feel like it's the little things that truly do count, and getting coffee is basically the biggest thing for me right now and it makes me happy. So I went to Starbucks instead. Hopefully I'll get a little bit more put together later on. We'll see. He is kind of awake, kind of asleep, just wants to cuddle for a little while here. So we're gonna sit, I'm gonna sip on my coffee, but I wanted to show you guys the Snoo log from last night so I could kind of go over basically how the night was in case you didn't like, whatever. I'm gonna go over how the night went. All right. So this is our Snoo log. It does go in like 12-hour periods, so it does carry over here. As you can see, it was 9:45 when I put him into the Snoo for the night. Usually it would be closer to 10 or even a little after, but he was tired last night and he was passing out. So I just put him to bed at 9:45 because it was pretty close to when he would go to bed. And as you can see, he went into the Snoo. He didn't need any soothing. He went right to sleep because the blue is sleep, the gray is when he's not in the Snoo, and the brown is when he's being soothed. So he slept from 9:45 to 2:44 in the morning. Then he was getting soothed by it. And after about like 20 to 30 seconds, I just picked him up because if he cries, I know that he's hungry. So the first stretch was 9:45 to 2:44. And then he was out of the Snoo from about 2:44 to 3:33. That is a bit of a long period of time, but when he sleeps for so long, he does tend to nurse a lot longer. I take a lot longer to burp him. I kind of hang out and hold him for a little bit so that he still gets some cuddles in the middle of the night. All of that fun stuff. So he was up for close to an hour during this period, but he went back in at 3:33. Again, he didn't need any soothing, which is great. He went right to sleep when I put him into it, and then he slept until 7:02, and you can't see it that well because it's having a hard time focusing on my phone, but there is a brown line down there at 7:02, and that's because, again, he woke up and he needed some soothing. So I picked him up after about 20 to 30 seconds of soothing, and then I fed him, and he was up from 7 to 8 o'clock, or 7:57. That was the time when I took him out. I nursed him, changed him, all of that, and then I did have him in my bed just laying with me and kind of cuddling for about a half hour, and I could tell he was still pretty tired, but he was restless. He wasn't just going to sleep with me in bed, so I put him back in the Snoo one last time, and he slept from 7:57 to 9:52, which is really, really good because I thought he'd only sleep till about 9, but he just needs the extra sleep sometimes, so he got it. So his longest sleep last night was 4 hours and 55 minutes. That was the first stretch of sleep, and his total amount of sleep was almost 11 hours. Now keep in mind, he is a newborn still. He is almost 6 weeks when I'm filming this video, so he's 5 weeks old. He needs more sleep than a lot of other babies. Babies in 0 to 3 months sleep a lot more, and it's kind of after that when people start things like sleep training and things like that, because right now they go on their own schedule. You can't force them into a specific schedule. They do sleep more often, so it's been really nice that he does go back to bed so I can sleep a little bit later. It's awesome, and I know that that won't last forever, but it's great right now. Okay, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I have not edited it when I'm filming this outro, so I don't know how it turned out, but I hope it's alright. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. Let me know what other videos you want to see down below, whether it's beauty, lifestyle, other motherhood, and baby style videos. I am looking for ideas, so I would love to hear what people want to see, and I'll see you guys in my next video.